want to talk about the situation where I was feeling really guilty that I didn't go to my daughter's first birthday. So this is the actual night of her birthday. Beating myself up about it and feeling guilty doesn't help anyone.
Sure.
So his family were all having a birthday dinner and they were trying to organise that, like what are we going to be doing for Talia's first birthday. And I was like, I'm working. And I felt like guilty that I needed to go to work. So there was really no option as to not go, but then I felt like, well, is this me choosing work over my child? So I felt really guilty. Guilt is when your belief does not match your behaviour. So when it aligns, you stop feeling guilty. So I was like, okay, well, which one is it? Is it my behaviour that needs to change or my belief that needs to change? I could have chosen the behaviour of not going to work and instead being for her at her first birthday. But with my values, I would have then felt guilty for not going to work.
Sure.
So my behaviour was I wasn't going to go to the first birthday because my belief was these people have paid to come to the program and I need to go and deliver that and do a great job. And I'm still a great mother because that's my standards, that you are reliable and you do what you say you're going to do.
Yeah, because you were aware that you needed to either change your belief or change your behaviour. You knew that you couldn't change the behaviour.
Well, I chose not to.
You chose not to. It didn't serve you to change your behaviour in this situation.
Yeah.
Or your family. So you chose to change your belief. So your belief was changed to, I'm actually a good mother because I'm providing for my family.
Yeah. I just had to associate that meaning and stop the belief of I'm a bad mother because I've forgotten about my child's first birthday. And I had booked a party with all of her friends and our friends the week after. So in my mind, I was like, that's going to be when I'm going to be spending her first birthday.
I've heard you say before that often mothers experience guilt because they know that there's the expectation that they should work and contribute to the family. But then there's also a societal expectation that they should stay home and care for their family. So already there is that guilt because it's a fantasy to think that you can't possibly do both all the time. So it's about what beliefs that you're going to have in order for you to love your reality as it is.
Yeah, and once you've decided on those beliefs, make sure that they match your behaviour and change either one. If you're feeling guilty all the time, you need to do something to change it so you stop feeling the mother's guilt. So something that I find as well with the mother's guilt is the conflict in opinion. So if you've got an understanding of conflict, that helps you to just be okay with what everybody's choice is and your own choice.
And as this conversation progresses, I am thinking of more and more mindset tools that apply to this situation.
When I think about conflict, I think about the fact that every single one of us has been conditioned with a set of beliefs. So for those people who are conditioned with having a mother who's been home, who's not worked until they've gone to school and always been there, whatever their conditioning is to have the belief is you should be a stay-at-home mother and be there for your child, that is just their conditioning. And their beliefs have come from their environment experiences from that. And that's why they think that that's the best choice. Whereas other people, their references to the belief of you should go back to work, you should provide because you want to, whatever that is. Maybe it's because you want to have more money, maybe it's because you're in survival and you have to have that money so that you can just pay the bills. When it comes to a mother, there's so much conflict in opinion. So whether you should be breastfeeding, whether you should be breastfeeding in public, whether you should be bottle feeding, whether you should, they should be going to bed at 7 p.m, whether you should be co-sleeping, all of these ideas. And it's not right or wrong, it's just the understanding that everybody's been conditioned differently, they have different beliefs, and that's okay for them to have those beliefs, and it's okay for me to have my beliefs, and just choose which makes the most sense with the behaviour that matches what I am doing. So when you're feeling guilty, it's generally because you're in self-doubt, I'm not good enough, so I went for the I am enough, I am worthy, I'm a great mother, and I'm making loving choices for them, for what I understand to be loving.
I'm hoping that this video will be useful for other people to learn how they can apply different mindset tools when they're experiencing guilt through parenting and the decisions that sometimes you're forced to make as a parent or a mum.
Great, thanks for your insight.